Let's recap how those sharing techniques happened. First of all, screen sharing is in the sharing preferences pane. It has to be turned on, and you can allow access. This is access to this computer from all users or only certain users. For me to access that other computer required that these settings be set on that computer. And it tells me the address that I need to use to connect to it, or I can browse for the computer that I want. As you saw, the Finder automatically, if I've had the option set in the sidebar, will look for shared devices. That's screen sharing on the local area network. File sharing on the local area network. And again, you saw me connecting to another computer. These are the settings that had to be made on that computer. File sharing has to be turned on, and I can connect by using this address or the name of the computer, or it will automatically be picked up in the Finder. And I can say that these folders will be shared and that they can be used by these various people. So my public folder, Demo's public folder, Demo is another account on this computer. I can choose to share yet another folder if I want. I could choose to share my Documents folder. And it's here, and I can say how it's shared. I could, for example, say that everyone can read and write. I can do anything that I want to configure what folders are shared and who will access them. And I have various additional options that I can use, especially when I'm sharing with Windows users. So file sharing has to be turned on by default. Just turning it on will be enough for people to get to the folders that you usually want to share, which are your public folders. And I'll take this one out of here because I don't want it here. And if someone logs in with an account that is recognized on the computer, and these settings have to be set on the computer that you are logging into, if you allow guest access on that computer, then they will automatically be logged in as a guest. So that's how it happens. There's one additional thing to worry about. You've seen how with file sharing and screen sharing, it'll be discovered automatically by the Finder if you want the sidebar to show shareable devices, or you can connect using names or addresses. There's a little extra piece here. If you are a .Mac member, screen sharing will work between any two computers that are configured to use the same .Mac account. So if I use the .Mac preferences to set .Mac for this computer on which I'm running, you'll see that Back to Mac is on, and I can get to it and to file sharing from any other computer that shares the .Mac account. So I don't need the address. It'll automatically happen as long as I have two computers sharing the same .Mac account. I can also use that .Mac account to synchronize data between those computers and .Mac. So I can, if I have a home computer and an office computer, I can keep them in sync. So that's networking and sharing files and screens.